latest offering of Palm Hills in Dubai Hills Estate is a beautiful complex. What we are seeing right now is where a developer gives the property out freshly in an absolute new community. You can take a look at all the villas on this end, all the villas on that end, beautifully paved roads. You have separate pedestrian over here. You have a beautiful garden setup, nice green everywhere. Let's take a look at this 5-bedroom, 9,800 square feet approximate plot size villa right now. Before I actually go into the villa, I'm going to tell you how this entire area has been completely transformed. You have a beautiful paved road. You have your parking space over here, roughly about 5 cars, which can be used by the owners over here. Good for your visitors. This is besides the garage space that you're getting, the covered parking space that you're gonna get. You have a paved street over here on this end. You have one on that end. You have your nice green cover, the sand, and another paved road, a little pedestrian walk on that, and maybe for a cycling track. It's not really marked right now. And then it is hidden away with the nice flowers that you see and the little tree line, the little plant line that you see over there. Crossing on the other end, very nicely done up. From an international perspective, if you're looking at a property and looking at moving to Dubai from any part of the world, we're seeing a lot of people from the US, from the UK, from Australia, from the GCC, other countries also coming to invest and put their money in Dubai. And this type of living is something that you should definitely think of, because you're not giving up on your standard of living when you're moving to a different country. You have a covered parking space over here. This can fit in roughly about 3 cars. If you have a bigger car, then you can have 2 bigger cars, and maybe the center could be for your motorcycle, for your cycles, bicycles. You have one entrance on that end which can go back towards the staff quarters. You park your car and then you enter through this gate over here. You have one more pedestrian entrance from this end, which is taking you straight out to the area over here. So in case you're parking on the outside, or if you want your guests to come in while your cars are parked over there, they can come through straight from here. Right now you see sand. You can convert this into a beautiful green cover. There is 1 bedroom on this level and there are 4 bedrooms on the first level. Now this little patio space I will show to you guys from the inside. The passageway on this end goes from here straight to the backyard, and similarly where you saw the other gate on the other end also goes all the way back to the backyard. The entrance of the villa is nice. You have a double to, I would say, 2.5 feet of double height over here, 2.5 feet height. Beautiful bell. Lets you know that people want to come into your house. The way it is set up is pretty simple and clean. You have the entry foyer. On my left hand side is where you have the staff quarters, the maid's room. You have the bedroom on this end. You have a little bit of storage, and then you have 2 kitchens coming on this left hand side, and the access for the backyard is through here, through there. You have this beautiful little space in the center, and you have your 3 bedrooms through the staircases on that end. Here at the entrance, which is this big door, you have your powder bathroom, your cloakroom right at this corner. You have the toilet, you have the sink. Let's see if the water is there. Yes, there is water. All right. Now at the entrance also, you have a beautiful height going all the way up. You can maybe have a chandelier hanging down. Let's go on this end and see this setup. This could be a space for you to have your dining room. You could have your living room set up over here. They have a setup for the TV on the other end. Now there are 2 kitchens that you have. One is your show kitchen and one is the chef's kitchen, the actual kitchen space. Whatever wardrobe, whatever cabinet space that you see over here is pretty designed well with your soft closing doors. You have Siemens and your Schmeg appliances, space for the refrigerator. All of this is pretty much standard. Through this door is where you have the main kitchen, which is this space. You have the counters all throughout. You have your cabinets also over here. And then you have space for the refrigerator. As we go through this passageway, there's storage. Let me show you this utility space where you can have your washer as well as your dryer space over here. And you have all of this little storage space. Then you have your main electrical running through over here. This is your staff quarters as well as your staff washroom. You have access to your backyard as well as the back porch, the patio space through the door. Let's see how this opens up. Slides through. A majority of Dubai, you're gonna find really heavy duty sliding doors because they need to be that way to make sure that the sand doesn't come through in your house. And they're usually double pane to keep the heat and the sound to minimum. Find a creative way to use this space. I am running low of ideas, but it is open. Well, it's not open to sky. You have a glass ceiling, so the nice sunlight comes down through. And then you have another space this side where you could maybe make another lounge area. You're free to furnish this place the way you want it. Here is another outdoor area for a 4-seater, 5-seater dining table. During the winters of Dubai, you could use it. It's shaded and it opens up through here. We're gonna check out the bedroom space and then I will take you out to the backyard. This is your space for storage, additional storage if you want to do. The height in the villa is pretty good. I would estimate, I don't have my meter with me, but I would estimate it to be around 10.5 to 11 feet. Bedroom number 1, entrance, you have the wardrobe space. You have your washroom with the sink, with the toilet, with the shower, hand shower, as well as your rain shower. And then your bed space. You have marble flooring, roughly about 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet of marble flooring and marble skirting running throughout the entire villa. There are LG air conditioners, which is thermostat managed. You have Legrand switches. This is pretty much standard throughout the entire villa. From here, also, you have access to your backyard. Now, the backyard is very big, okay? I would easily, you can fit in a pool over here. Obviously, permissions would be required. You have space for a gazebo. You have a little entrance also from the backyard. So in case you want to take a walk within the community, you can do that and then just come back again. The back facade of the villa is also very good. And all the other villas that you see in the line are of a similar format, of a similar configuration. We would go upstairs and see the rest of the 4 bedrooms, but I want you to imagine as to what kind of a party and soirees you could have over here with a pool, with a gazebo, with a barbecue area, with nice fireplace running through, and a beautiful setup over here. Having your morning tea, your coffee, your evening evils, all set up in this section under the roof. I can think of throwing some nice killer get-together with my friends, just sitting and chilling out and having a good time, a good life. Upstairs. Right next to the bedroom on the ground floor is the staircases which leads you up to your level 1. As you keep moving forward, I will explain the floor plan on this level. That's your bedroom number 1 on this level, which is above the ground floor bedroom. You have a nice niche area on my left hand side, and your remaining 3 bedrooms are behind me. This is where you have the grand entrance of the villa. And if you remember the structure from the ground level, it continues all the way to the top. 2, 3, and 4. That's your 4 bedrooms on this level. Let me start with the first bedroom, which is right next to the staircase. This bedroom is exactly above the bedroom which you saw down. And the format of it is very similar, minus one thing. Washroom, the bedroom space, you do get a balcony over here with this bedroom. It's a nice big size bedroom. You can have a nice big size balcony. You can have 2 couches, nice table, sit out, beautiful breeze blowing, and then enjoy the view from the outside. That's where the main road is. The bed for this bedroom will go in that corner, and your TV will come right over here. Wardrobes are right at this corner. Continuing forward, this niche area is a great space for a family room. You can have a library. You can just have a chill zone over here, because from here you have access to the balcony, the terrace space, which is on the level 1, overlooking the backyard from here. So your pool, your barbecue, your gazebo, all of it can be done. In fact, if you see, the neighbor is actually making a pool and a gazebo and a sit out, is making quite a lot of things over there. So that should be reminiscent, should give you an idea as to what kind of potential you can have of your backyard, which is brilliant. I can see so many things happening with it, just way too many things. Let's check out the remaining 3 bedrooms. In this passageway, there is a pantry area for this level. So in case you want to do a little bit of cooking, warming of the food, you can do that over here. You have the sink, you have a space for a refrigerator over here, a nice double door refrigerator, top and or bottom loading. We used the storage space. Now comes your bedroom number 2 on this level. Similar format, LG thermostat, LG air conditioners. Here you have your washroom with your wet and dry area separated. Here is your wardrobe space, and then your bed. The bed is placed here because of the 2 switches, and your TV can go on this wall. This is facing the main road. We are pretty much right above the parking spot. The second bedroom is bang opposite here. This has a little bit more of an entryway, so a little bit more space could be used over here. Glass paneling. Then you have your washroom, which is a nice tone of the washroom that is there. It's like a white, a little dark brownish, gold. So it does add some aesthetics. Wet and dry area separated. You have golden fittings for your washroom. The marble flooring is the exact same which you saw downstairs. And you have the wardrobe space in this, which is in the niche area over here. Let's open it up. You have the drawers, you have the shelves. This is very reminiscent of an Indian wardrobe, which I like. Reminds me of home. Here, this one just opens up this much, downstairs overlooking the backyard. So this could be a good room for the children on this level. Finally comes your third bedroom, which is the master bedroom. This is the biggest bedroom with the walk-in wardrobe. It also has the balcony which overlooks the backyard. Now let's wear it. So this has this marble paneling on the wall also. Switch for the bed, switch for the TV. You can also have a little bit of a lounge area in this corner because the room is pretty big. Yeah. Continuing, the wardrobe space, the walk-in wardrobe. Enough space in this wardrobe for you to have a his and hers wardrobe. Nicely done up. Enough space all throughout. ठीक है, अच्छा है. I like it. Like it. It's good. For the price of this property is definitely worth it. Especially for people who are planning to migrate and move to Dubai and make it their home. This could be a great starting point for you. As a community, Dubai Hills is very well known. The washroom is pretty big. You have a bathtub, Elie Saab. You have your toilet separate and your shower separate, and the wet and dry obviously is separated. Here you have a beautiful long sink. But this is a his and her. I like it when I see something new which I haven't seen either in a long period of time or I've seen it for the first time. So I'm seeing this kind of a format for the first time, which I really like. This is like, you're together, yet you're separate. You get your own privacy, but you're still together. Imagine your husband and wife brushing your teeth together away. That'd be nice. You thought the tour was over. This is another level. Here is like an open canvas. You have a wet area over there, a sink. You have a washroom over here. You have an outdoor space over here. This could be a space for you to have your movies, entertainment, or just come, have a gathering, a party of friends over here, private, away from everything. So when the weather is not really that cool, yet not that really hot, but you still want to enjoy the indoors and the outdoors together, perfect place. The washroom is here. This is just a toilet and a sink, perfectly placed. Here is where you have the outdoor units for your air conditioner. Natural light coming from here, natural light coming from there. This is the wet bar area that you can use. Little bit of storage on the top. Then you have your access outside. The roof. I would still recommend you to have some sort of a green wall so you can cover all of this up. And then you have the outdoor space. From here, you have a decent look of the community. You can see the villas all around. You can see that it is coming up. People have started to move in one by one. It's a good time to move into a community when it's ready, when it's done, and people are going to start coming in and building their homes. Yeah. So this was the story of Palm Villas in Dubai Hills Estate, the asking price of this property. Before that, let me introduce to you who I am. I am Ravi Keval Ramani. I'm a second generation real estate agent. I'm based out of Mumbai, and we sell properties in Dubai as well as in Mumbai. If you're interested in this property, go to the description section. Read all the information which is already mentioned about the property. Then there will be a link. Fill that link up, which will register your inquiry for this property. And my Dubai team will come and coordinate with you guys for the viewing, for maybe showcasing other options. If this is not something that you're looking for, if this is not something which is within your price point also, that's okay. We have properties starting from just around 1 million dirhams going all the way up to sky is the limit. I have in fact a property which is bigger than the White House. In yours truly, Washington, D.C., United States of America. So we have a whole gamut of properties to show you. But for this particular property, the asking price is only 28 million dirhams. Thank you very much for watching. Continue watching more videos right here. And if you wish to subscribe to yours truly, it's right here. Arrivederci.